Hello, everyone. It's 11:17 p.m. My nails are too long, and they're strong too. Maybe that might be the bentonite clay that why they're so strong. So, well, I know a couple of people, even perps, they would get worried if I didn't post before 5 o'clock in the afternoon. They start to get worried. But my supporters, thank y'all for being worried, or. So like for the past few days, I hate waking up. I mean, going like end up not being able to get sleep until you know if I try to go to bed even at 12 o'clock, and then I end up not being able to get sleep until not being able to fall asleep until 6 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up at anywhere between um 11 a.m. and almost 3 p.m. sometimes. I do not like that schedule. And then, you know, so I did a video earlier. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. Yesterday I had a block of cheese and some sausage and a peanut butter sandwich. No more of the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread. I've been eating it almost every day. But, the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread, since I can only eat one sandwich, it's all I got the appetite for, because that, has the real ingredients, real bread. So all I can eat is one sandwich, all that fiber and real stuff. But, if I had the junk peanut butter sandwich with junk peanut butter, like say if you have like a real, the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread and the real like bulk peanut butter that I had earlier, all I can eat is one sandwich. But if you got some junk Jif peanut butter or generic peanut butter and regular old white bread, it would take 2 or 3 sandwiches for you to get full. So I had the last of the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread today, but yesterday I had the a peanut butter with the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread, and I knew I was missing something, and I had a piece of sausage and I had a piece of that block of cheddar cheese. I really don't like cheddar cheese, but it was cheaper than the Kraft or the Velveeta, but I guess it wasn't too bad. So but today I had the last of the Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread, and last time I went to Dollar General, I got me some Peter Pan peanut butter, and it was mixed with peanut butter and honey. And so yeah, I got a little bit of that peanut butter left over, but no more Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread. And so they had like a Dollar General generic version of that, and it kind of made my body feel a certain way, or it didn't taste right and stuff. So that's why I got the Peter Pan version. But that bulk peanut butter from HEB, it was bulk peanut butter and honey. It was so doggone like just good. It wasn't even too sweet, but it was so doggone good. It was like coarse peanut butter, but it was good, So I had the Peter Pan peanut butter and honey mixture, and the last Ezekiel 4 and 9 bread today, and I had the last orange. So I have one lemon left. And so excuse me. So yeah, I think I didn't eat I woke up at like about 1:45 this afternoon. And so because I got up sometime, I think earlier this morning, and I felt the vertigo start to feel kind of bad, but then after I went to slept some more, then it felt better. So so after I did the rant video from earlier, you know, then I had the peanut butter sandwich and an orange, and that was the last orange. And I prepared the dinner. So that was angel. I forgot to mention that was angel hair pasta that I used. It was so I had the meal on high for 4 hours, and with the meat being so thin, I thought it would have cooked fast, but it's like I got scared and worried. I had it on high for about 4 hours in the crock pot, but with the it was like thin. It was veal meat. You know how it was veal, veal meat that was sliced thin, like very thin. So I was wondering, is it supposed to be like this, or is it undercooked? Or did it not cook all the way? So, I got really scared about that. So I used angel hair pasta, um veal meat. I put the meat at the bottom because every other time that I cooked something in the crock pot with meat in it, if I put the meat at the top, it's like it seems like it cooks from bottom to top. So whatever's at the bottom seems like as if it cooks faster than whatever is at the top. And so I put the meat at the bottom, and I don't know, I'm sitting here just worried and scared and hoping I'm not gonna get food poisoning and stuff like that. But I got my bentonite clay. So but I guess I have enough for like 5 days today, including today, or 5 meals. So like, I hope I'll be all right. I hope I hope I am tripping. But like, if the meat was very thin and I had it on a crock pot on high for 4 hours, how could it not be cooked all the way? Or is it just me thinking, I don't know. But I don't even know if I'm tripping. But I thawed the meat out, and I thought I rinsed it out all the way. But I think I saw like a little bit of bloody water inside the crock pot when I first put the meat in there. And I even preheated the crock pot for maybe about 20 minutes before I even put the meat in there. So I don't know why it would not be cooked all the way. Because I've had thicker chicken, like chicken breasts that would be much thicker. And I would put other food in there, on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. And the chicken would be, cooked at the bottom. And it would definitely be cooked all the way. So I'm sitting here wondering if I'm just tripping. I don't know if I'm tripping. but it seemed like it had a little bit of pink on it, like after it was already done. So, but the last time I forgot what I had the last time. The last time I put the mixed vegetables in the crock pot, and I forgot what I had. Oh, you know what? When I had the curry stuff and the rice and the fish on the side, I think, yeah. I don't remember how long I cooked that for, but I put that in the crock pot, and it seemed like the vegetables weren't cooked. Some of the vegetables seemed like they weren't cooked all the way. But but this time it seemed like as if everything was either cooked all the way, or you might think that the pasta was a little overcooked, or like it looked like a little overcooked, or mushy, or and I don't know if the pasta might have been a little overcooked. It was the angel hair pasta, but it didn't turn out like that rotini pasta. That rotini pasta started to look like chicken and dumplings. So I had angel hair pasta, veal meat, coconut oil, Tony seasoning, um, the sea seasoning, the sea vegetable seasoning, and also I had I put some like 3/4 of a block of cheddar cheese in it, about 3/4, because 1/4 of the cheddar cheese, I had yesterday. So I had put some cheddar cheese in there, and mixed vegetables, and yeah, coconut oil too. But it filled me up, maybe because of the coconut oil in it. But I got stuffed. I didn't really get to have any breakfast, or unless the peanut butter sandwich and the orange may count like breakfast food, or it can pass for breakfast food. But so I took out the trash, and of course, every time I cook with the crock pot, I always got dishes to wash. So I washed dishes, and so yeah, I mean, it kind of even tasted like it. Kind of certain pieces seemed like it wasn't I mean, like as if it wasn't cooked all the way. But something told me to let it cook for another hour, but I was afraid because of the pot burning. I mean, the crock pot. I mean, I was afraid of the food burning, and then it was like it was put on high, so it was kind of splashing all over the place, But the crock pot, it was filled to the top all the way with food. After I added the vegetables in, you know. But it turned out to, flavor wise, it turned out to taste good. And I'm definitely will buy that sauce again. But I didn't taste a whole lot of the sauce, but I had to put a certain amount of water in it in order for the noodles, the pasta to cook. But, I'm sitting here just freaking out. But I got the tools. I mean, I got the ingredients to keep me safe from any food poisoning. But, I got to eat this, for the next few days. But, I'm hoping I'll be all right. So I got bentonite clay, and I also have the coconut oil. Those are two things that they say is supposed to bind up and cure or get rid of food poisoning if you were to ever get it. And I don't have any activated charcoal with me, But I need to tell myself stop worrying, because I feel traumatized by the vertigo and nausea. Excuse me, that I dealt with, last week and the week before, or the past few weeks or whatever. But yeah. But I'm sitting here, freaking out, feeling like, like as if I don't know if the meat was cooked all the way. But it's like I'm wondering, how could it be meat so thin and me cooking it for that long and it's still not cooked all the way? But I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. But but I see people be eating straight up raw meat. I wouldn't do it, not on purpose or intentionally, but they have some people who have the raw food diet. And like one time I saw this guy take some raw beef liver and put it in the blender and then drink it. I'm like, never in my life, no. but but some people say that the meal that my plate of food, that it looked good. It wasn't, the only thing I guess that wasn't homemade was the pasta sauce. But everything else was, fresh, natural. Well, the Tony seasoning is not all really that natural. But so it's like that was it didn't come out the way I really wanted it. But halfway through the cooking, it seemed like as if half of the noodles were half cooked and the other, but then everything turned out balanced with the noodles, with this pasta. But I'm sitting here wondering if I'm just worrying for nothing, feeling anxiety. But I hope I'll be okay. But when I gotta reheat the food in the microwave, that microwave heats up real hot. Real hot. It cooks up real fast. So I did some more writing that I worked on with my mental health ebook. Some of it was more like copying and pasting information from some of my previous blog posts, so that y'all can get a feeling, or an understanding of, what I have been going through. But but the perp's trying to control my way of doing things and then try to say, well, your way of doing things is not working. Well, I don't have to listen to a Luciferian Satanist. I really don't. And I don't have to listen to a narc either. So so earlier today, well, it was a couple of hours ago, on TikTok, I saved the videos and then reposted them from the fake Darnell Williams harassment. And then TikTok on their own said that what I did was that I violated the community guidelines and content violation. And then they said, I mean, they didn't give me the opportunity to appeal the violation, and they removed the sound from the video, saying that it was community guidelines violation and copyright violation, and saying that the video, because I combined his harassing videos, I combined it all together, and he had music on it. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that they did. Delete the sound, but I hate the content violation strike that they gave me, and they said because the amount of music in the videos exceeded the allowable it exceeded the maximum music time allowed or something. I don't remember how they phrased it, but it exceeded the maximum music time allowed. And I'm like, well, that's mighty funny, because if it's the same, reposting the same stuff that he posted and harassing me at the same time, how come he didn't get any content violations? See what I mean? But for me to expose what he is doing, the harassment and the death references that he is doing to me, and then I get told that I'm violating community guidelines. Well, how come it's the exact same thing he posted? Why he didn't get the community guideline violation or content violation or anything like that? And they didn't remove the sound from those videos. But it's like, so I'm sitting here exposing the harassment or whatever that he's doing to me. And they even have people on TikTok who say that they're targeted individuals, and they say that gang stalkers have tried to kill them or threatened them, or that they beat them up or stabbed them or shot at them. Or even back in the past, I've heard people say that gang stalkers have shot at their houses, or gang stalkers blow up their car, set your car on fire, put snakes in your car, put sugar in the tank of the car, a gas tank. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So I feel like if you take gang stalking lightly, it's because you're fake. So that pretty much made me mad. So my mind was kind of scrambled earlier today, when I was working on the mental health ebook. And as I said, due to their noise campaigns, noise harassment, and the directed energy weapons and all that, it seemed like I could never get enough sleep or enough rest, or I could never feel well rested enough, or the anxiety that they're causing me. So, well, what I cooked today, I was gonna use the turkey breast cutlets. I was gonna use the turkey breast cutlets, but I ended up using the veal. But how could veal take so long to cook, or cook so slow? But flavor wise, it was good. But yeah. So, as and I've been feeling anxiety and stressing about the food stamps and the Social Security and SSI and all that too. It's like, why would they give me the card and before giving me the benefit award letter, and then give me such short notice on turning in documentation and paperwork? So I'm going to try to see if I could, upload it, because I don't have, I mean, it's too short notice for me, and I don't have the money for an Uber, and who knows how long it would take for the waiting list for transportation. I don't know. But, I can't just hop on the transportation to, I would have, the deadline is tomorrow, Tuesday. So, and I'm very curious, wondering how much would I get in food stamps. So, you know, the gang stalkers, like when I was in Pensacola, the gang stalkers falsely accused me of getting food stamps when I wasn't. And they don't know what I get, you know. And they falsely accused me of lying about, not having food stamps. So, I mean, I didn't get to stay in Cincinnati long enough for it, and me being distracted with the homelessness and struggling to survive. I didn't even get to I don't even. I mean, me sitting here worried about the taxes and this and that, whatever. I don't even think I got around, and me being so focused on trying to get a job and everything. I don't even. Yeah, I don't think I applied for food stamps, and I don't think I got to apply for food stamps in Cincinnati, but I did here, So yeah, Pensacola gave me a hard time with trying to get food stamps, and and also it's like I was like, well, what was the point of trying to apply for food stamps and all they give you is $15? So if all they give you is $15 in Pensacola, just like in Greenville, South Carolina, and in New York, I think they were giving me only $13. In Los Angeles, you don't get, if you get even 1 penny of SSI, you don't get any food stamps, but they raise your SSI to $156 or something, and they call that state SSI. But in Louisiana and Texas, they usually give you like a good amount of food stamps. So yeah. But I don't know. I hate that I'm stressing about so much or feeling high anxiety about so much. And so they have a few other people who said that they have gotten death threats from gang stalkers or death threats from the FBI. And as I said, the fake Darnell Williams perp and the fake Aquarium Doris perp and other perps have made death threats at me, or threats of serious bodily harm. And how, with them saying that all that stuff online, how are they not violating content, or they're not violating the community guidelines? If I report them for harassment, on TikTok, TikTok will come back and reject my report and lie and say that what they said was no violation. So it's like if they harass me and I expose it, then I get wrongfully strike for harassment and bullying. So TikTok strike one of my videos for harassment, and then I had appealed it and they reject my appeal, you know, or that either that or that was the one that they ignored and left lingering. That because I said the gang stalkers are psychos. I said the gang stalkers are straight up psychopaths. And I say that all the time. So my anxiety is extremely high right now. But I don't think I'm going to get the revenue payout this month. But if I do, I'll get shocked in a good way, but I don't know. But it seems like definitely next month I should be able to get it. But, and yeah, that's how it be. Like people who haven't donated be trying to tell you what to do with your money or try to tell you how to spend it or try to control how you spend money that you work for. And guess what? Those jobs that I applied for a couple of weeks ago still never heard nothing back. But I need a laptop for a work at home opportunity, but then it would be difficult because of their intentional, wicked trolling and noise campaigns and noise harassment. So, but yeah, I put a lot of coconut oil. Like I put 3 heaping tablespoons of coconut oil in the crock pot dinner, the food. So, I don't know how I can get myself to go to bed earlier or fall asleep earlier or fall asleep sooner, but I am, excuse me. I am tired, sleepy, but being this tired, I wish I could get to go to bed sooner. But but it's like I'm just, as I said, just trying to survive. And when the gang stalkers, they try to mimic you and try to copy off of you, and they're jealous of you, and then they reverse it on you and lie and say that you're living vicariously through them and that you're jealous of them and that you want to be them so bad. Even a fake TI, abusive narcissistic fake TI perps be trying to hijack your identity or your existence or your personality, and they be jealous the whole time but pretending to be fake inspired and be trying to butter you up and try to flatter you, and it's all fake. Excuse me. So I don't have a whole lot much more to say for the night. For some reason I don't have much more to talk about at the moment, but it's now 11:52 p.m. and thanks for listening to me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.